Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kalalal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and the lesser great milestone will do well. Peace, blessing to the sincere Akia, meaning the elect, version no pushing truth upon the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make the call in election sure. This is Brother Connor from Green Milestone Camp, Trinidad, coming once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to do our lesson, Lord, will it edifying to the elect to the nation of Israel. And today it's just a testimonial topic, alright, on an incident that happened to me with today, alright, with the line of field of work that I do. I mobile, alright, goes to different customers because in the refrigerant AC world, and I would say for the lack of better terms, alright, and is that the Most High Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai to those that fear the Lord, alright, not to jump in the gun, but the scripture says what the angels, and I will get a precept, the angels encamp around those that fear the Most High. And what I'll just read it firstly. There's the book of Psalms, chapter 34 and verses 7. It says, the angel of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai encamped round about them that fear him and delivered them. And that is the key thing. Ultimately, we're looking forward to that deliverance in the time to come. Alright, because this place is going to get more buck wild. Alright, as it already is where I am locally here in Trinidad. Falleth for on the four corners of the earth with all the tumult and the sorrows that are happening. Alright. And what happened was they tried to set me up to rob me. Nevertheless, we don't know what would have been the outcome. But this is what happened when I reached the location that they sent. Alright. And I called back the individual and I said, well, at the point where the location leading me to, he said, no, what, drive lower down and come into a certain car park. Alright. And it's just like all immediately when that was said, like I just started to feel it's like a heavy spirit just come. I was like, the other question which was pushed to me was, were you all in? And I literally hear some say, hey, do give him the description of the vehicle. And the question I turned and I asked, well, will you have one? Right? Will you have one? And it was like a white jersey with a short pants, not indicating a color, right? So therefore it's like the Lord was just showing me signs. But where we were, this is the part of the town, the capital of the country. Alright? And normally you don't really get parking on the side of the road. But today, out of all the days, to water Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, parking was made available for us. Alright, for me and the other two co-workers who was there. Alright, while the whole scene was happening. Right? And the Lord had me in observant mode. Like watching all the movements of everybody who was around. And while it's there, it had one on top of head who was like watching down, because there's a whole big network that they have running. But nevertheless, it's like about 45 seconds after we leave the point of the location, and they told us drive lower down to come into the car park. We never swing in the car park, but we stay at the outside at the car park up on the main road, which normally you don't really get parking there. But so happened to water Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, the Lord set it that way for it to be so. And all this time the Lord had me in observing mode, watching everything. And while we was there, like in 45 seconds into the waiting, a lot of things were happening where you were seeing shift around, who was moving, who was coming down, running down the hill, trying to make the whole network fall into place because we wasn't where they wanted us to be. Alright? And there's exactly a short testimony, on where the Lord just say, hey, leave. And we leave, like in 45 seconds, we drove out of there. Right? And this remind me of, or what flashed into my mind is what we are about to go into. Alright, what we are about to go into in Esau, Edom coming down, as the scripture says in Revelation chapter 12 and 12, because this place is going to be buck wild. 2/3 of the Lord people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Hispanics, who are the Hebrew Israelites, with some of them going to make up 2/3 of the nation of Israel, the undesirable ones. They're going to continue with this behavior, and it's even going to go to the climax, because the scripture says in Matthew chapter 24 and verses 14, it says, select and verses 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, because this is ultimately what is going to come upon the face of the earth, a time of perplexity, a time of distress. All right, and within the news, you're seeing what happening with the oils. Prices going to go sky high, which is going to be an inflation upon the whole world system. And this is going to carry things to a more devastated point, where people are going to seek for that food. But all these things is happening because the Lord said that these things must happen. But guess what? To those that trust and believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they're going to be delivered, as He did for me today. To water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So let's go to read back this precept in Psalms 34 and verse 7. It says, the angel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai encampeth round about them that fear Him, and delivereth them. O taste and see that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is good. Blessed is the man that trusted in Him. So it's a blessing, alright, also to just trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because I was not moving off of my own instinct, but immediately as I reached there, I just started to get this feeling, and I go in observer mode, and not I, but the Lord had me to go in that mode to observe and see what it is was happening. Also knowing that the rate that this little island living up to, where every day is a murder, every day is a bloodshed, and this is what we're going to see. And even worse, because the scripture says in Daniel chapter 12, a time which have never been. So it's going to be a buck wild west world we're going to be seeing and living in. And the Lord going to be guiding us through this, because He did that for me today, follows for other brothers on the four corners of the earth. To the elect, Lord willing, it's part of our number. But going back to the point what I was making with the oil and these different prices going up, alright, which is going to cause inflation to the world, and which even America, alright, trying to counteract the BRICS currency with the digital currency, which they're pushing heavily for. Even today in the news, I even heard about those talking about that currency locally here where we live in Trinidad. Alright, but all these things that happening is to bring in the prophecies. There's Ezekiel chapter 12 and verses 22. It says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. And these the days at hand. Because no food, no job, famine, sedition among men. They want to invade, they want to take. And they're going to take it by force, and that is what's coming. But the Lord saying, all these things which the ancients or the older heads used to say, that the Lord ain't coming, and the Lord this and the Lord that, as the scripture quotes in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, as the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were. Surely indeed, that is come to an end. Because now the visions, which is these prophecies, being made plain upon the tables, as Habakkuk spoke of. I read over the line again. It says, the days are at hand. The days are at hand. Things going to get more drastic out in this place. And the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain visions or flattering divinations within the house of Israel. Alright? The Lord going to perform all that He said that He's going to do. Even protect His elect.
even protect his elect, as the scripture says. Psalms 103 and verses 15 says what? Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. So the Lord going to protect his men in the time that we're entering into, even a critical time. He's going to protect us. He's going to watch over us. Because he says what? He kept his word. He kept his promise, and he's going to do it. Lord willing, he's part of that elect. So this just was a short testimonial lesson, Lord willing, was edifying to the elected nation of Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash, to Waratamir. Shalom.